This video I'm going to do it's different to my usual videos. Normally my videos are about tech related. It'd be a useful website, how to edit something in a piece of software, how to edit a video, maybe some kind of advice on that. But anyway, this video is going to be a bit different. This video is about Blockbuster Video and Netflix in particular. Now stay with me on this one. In particular, you've probably seen all the things about how Blockbuster turned down Netflix. They could have bought out Netflix in the late 90s, early 2000s, and they would be worth however many million or billion Netflix is worth now, and how this is like the worst business idea ever because Blockbuster ended up going bankrupt. Now I want to make a very short video about this because there's something that actually annoys me, because it's not actually true, this narrative that's portrayed that Blockbuster made a terrible business decision. The full story, and this is the thing that always gets left out, is at the time of the offer, Netflix were in debt of about $50 million. So $50 million they're in debt for. It was a terrible business model because they're in debt of $50 million. And also Netflix now, we all watch Netflix, and Netflix is a streaming service. You go on your PlayStation, on your phone, on your TV, or whatever you're using, and you stream it. Netflix then was not that. Netflix was a rental business of delivered DVDs to your door. So you go on the website, big list of DVDs, and you say I want these, and you'd be sent 1, 2, maybe 3 in the post, and then you'd return them once you've watched them. There's no late fees. That was their big thing. No late fees, and so that was the model there. You got a physical DVD or physical Blu-ray. It wasn't streaming, which is what people see Netflix as. And on that point, Blockbuster offered exactly the same service. Blockbuster had a video rental system on their website. Blockbuster had its physical stores, which is what everyone remembers, which is what I used to work in. And it had its online rental business, so things got sent out. Also, Blockbuster were doing vending machines as well, where you could actually just go to a vending machine and rent a movie that way. Like you'd buy a chocolate bar, some crisps, chips, that type of thing. The reason I'm making this video is because this narrative of Blockbuster had the worst decision ever, it's actually not true. And at the time of the decision, people actually thought it was a sensible decision. And it was a sensible decision. Why would you, Blockbuster Video, the industry leaders, buy a company that's in debt for $50 million, which offers exactly the same service that you're offering? It doesn't make any sense. In reality, Blockbuster went bankrupt. They've disappeared. And Netflix is doing amazing. But that's more to do with the fact that Netflix jumped onto this online streaming service far quicker than other people. That's more the reality of it. They got onto something that was very good. They became the industry leaders in it, and I use Netflix, and I do find Netflix easier to use and better to use than all the other services that I use. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of vent my dismay on this topic. So next time you see it on LinkedIn or Twitter or something like that saying worst business decisions ever, no, I wouldn't say that Blockbuster turning down Netflix, who are in debt for $50 million, which I might have mentioned, which offered exactly the same services as Blockbuster Video in the sense of a online rental service. I don't think that was actually a particularly bad business decision. There's certainly been worse ones out there. Speaking of terrible decisions, AOL bought Bebo, which is a social media tool, a website, kind of like Facebook, MySpace type of thing. So they bought Bebo for, what does it say on here? $850 million. They then kind of did nothing with it and sold it back to the people they bought it from a few years later for $1 million. So that's one way of losing $849 million. Now that's a bad business decision. Blockbusters disagree. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep with that tech related stuff normally. Don't worry about it. This is me having a little vent. So yeah, subscribe. You see lots of tech stuff, good websites of me giving you advice on how to use those websites or websites to be aware of, tech tips and so forth. Like the video. Thank you very much. And now you know the truth.